Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi there, my name is Pamela. I am a licensed esthetician. I do specialize in the treatment of acne and multicultural skin conditions. I'm also a virtual skin consultant. If you want to work together one-on-one, my website is linked in the description. And of course, I do make beauty and skincare content right here on YouTube, so let's jump into some makeup today. Now, what kind of esthetician would I be if I was not encouraging y'all to apply sunscreen, right? Our makeup application is only as good as our skin prep, so I've already gone ahead and washed my face and my whole morning skincare routine, but I did feel that it was important to show still applying sunscreen. This has been my go-to sunscreen underneath makeup because it leaves no pilling, definitely no white cast, and a velvety, non-greasy finish. Some of you may or may not know I dealt with some pretty severe cystic acne that is hormonally related. At that time was really when I was getting into applying foundations and more complexion based products, but even then I still was looking for a skin like finish, so I don't want y'all to think like you have to have perfectly clear skin in order to get a skin like finish. Of course, makeup can't cover texture, but there are certain things that we can do to still minimize the cakey appearance, you know. Spot concealing, where you are only applying makeup to various areas that may have blemishes or discoloration, has definitely been my go-to for a while, but I am switching it up slightly now. As you can see, I've applied my concealer over some blemishes and dark marks like I usually do. However, now I utilize the applicator in a different way. So after I've gone ahead and dotted my skin, I do want to make sure that the applicator doesn't have a whole lot of product on it still, and I will flip it on its side, as you can see, and just spread it out, creating a very thin layer of product. This is sort of similar to the makeup technique that was going viral within Asian beauty. I'm not sure if the technique is native to Korean makeup or elsewhere, but it certainly has become very popular, where you would take a spatula and sort of slice it through very gently some foundation and then apply that to your skin, and it does give the least amount of product, therefore creating the most skin-like finish, because you are still getting that amount of coverage by applying it in a super sheared out thin layer, all like covering the entire surface area, if that makes sense. Since doing this, I've noticed that it makes concealer application so much easier and a little bit less patchy when you are spot concealing and only putting like kind of a blob of product in one particular area. Sometimes if you're leaving it to dry for a little bit so that you can get more coverage, when you go back in after a couple minutes to blend it out, the product may be a little bit more concentrated in one area. It might have stuck differently depending on if you were using a primer or various skincare, so you might just see a bit of patchiness. But since I've been doing this method where I am like taking that applicator and spreading out the product in a very thin layer, then when it's time to go back in after I do my eyebrows, it's incredibly easy, and you'll see why in a minute. So I do give my concealer a bit of time to dry down, and I will usually do my eyebrows in between. I'm using my Glow 2 Boy Brow because it's just so easy. I don't do much with the eyebrows. I just want a little bit more definition, I suppose, a little bit more framework. You know, the eyebrows do frame the face, so I just like to bring a little bit more attention there by darkening, sort of thickening up the eyebrow, but still keeping it very natural. And this process of doing the eyebrows usually gives me about 2 to 3 minutes, I would say, in between, to allow my concealer to set better, like I said, so we can get a bit more coverage once the product has dried down a bit. So then I'll just go in with the warmth of my finger, or I'll use a brush and blend out only the perimeter. This is why using this technique of spreading out the product really helps, because it's already fairly blended in. Like, you can't even truly see the hard stop of the concealer, where it stops and where there is no product. So the amount of coverage that you lay down is quite literally the amount of coverage that you get. There's no need to blend out over the center part of the concealer besides the perimeter, because blending on top will only lessen the coverage, and I think for most of us, if we're trying to cover up a blemish, we want a bit of coverage there, even with a skin-like finish, you know. I do have my preferred concealer to use with this, but honestly, you don't have to use any particular product. Back in the day, when I did have more severe acne, I wasn't using concealer to spot conceal. I was actually concealing with foundation, so I was using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth one. For the skin-like finish, I do find that dewier products tend to give a more skin-like finish. However, honestly, you could definitely make this work with matte products too, just applying it selectively. Like, I wouldn't apply a really matte concealer or foundation underneath the eyes, because I think that is kind of a giveaway that you're wearing makeup. It looks a little bit unnatural. Like, it looks like you're wearing makeup, you know? Also, to be crystal clear, makeup can only be but so much skin-like. Like, nothing's going to be more skin-like than just your skin, because makeup does not work in the same way that skincare products do. It doesn't absorb, it doesn't penetrate deeply. It sits on top of the skin superficially. So you're always going to see some texture, and skin naturally does have texture as well. So I just want to make people's expectations more realistic, because I do find that, you know, a lot of times on social media some people do use filters, or it is about specific lighting. Like, I do use sunlight, and of course it is extremely flattering, but I also choose to use sunlight because it is the most universal lighting that we all have. There are certain tricks of the trade that people can use with studio lighting to also achieve a certain finish, so that's why I prefer to use the sun. For blush, I'll also try to go in with a liquid or cream product, because again, I do find that that offers the most skin-like finish. I think powder blush can sit on top of the skin more and sort of emphasize texture, whereas liquid or cream blush products sort of appear like they're melting into the skin. I think choosing the right mascara can actually make a really big difference in terms of that no makeup or natural appearance, because for me at least, mascara is kind of the dead giveaway. Like, you can always usually tell if someone is wearing mascara, because, you know, I never understood why mascara had to be black. Like, I get it, but it doesn't match people's natural hair color, everyone. So again, it is pretty obvious that someone is wearing makeup to me. But a lot of mascaras will often give that sort of clumpy look that is associated with volumizing mascara. So personally, I try to either use lash extensions, like DIY ones, or I'll reach for a lengthening mascara. So this is my go-to from Glossier. I know why some people don't like it, because it doesn't do much. Since I have been using a lash growth serum, I've loved this mascara so much more, and I do think that it just looks like natural lashes, you know? I'm finishing off this look with my signature lip combo that I've been doing for like a year and I'm absolutely obsessed with. But of course, you know, once you add in a lip product, especially that has a stronger pigment or stronger tint to it, it is going to look less like you're wearing no makeup. Also, if you're using a lip liner with it, you know. So hey, if you want to just stick with chapstick or like a lip gloss, clear lip gloss, that's cool too. Or more of a nude color, whatever is specific towards your lips. But I'ma do me and y'all be easy. I've been almost exclusively using lip oils, because they give the same or a very similar effect to lip gloss, but without the stickiness. They sit on the lips like an oil, kind of like just chapstick or like a petroleum jelly. It's extremely comfortable. Only issue is that the color doesn't always last throughout the day. In fact, it fades pretty quickly, so I do like to go over it with a clear gloss just to lock in that color and maximize wear time. And this is my favorite clear gloss from Glossier, because it is non-sticky and it just makes the lips look like glass. So beautiful. So yeah, this is the finished look using that new concealer technique. It does make makeup application so much faster. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.